Hi everyone, and welcome to my update for my A to Z project pair. I reckon it's been about 7 weeks since my last one of these. I've been really slack. The last date that I've got recorded measurements for was the 1st of August, and it's now the 23rd of September. So yeah, I've got some decent progress on most of these, which I guess is what comes from leaving it nearly 2 months before an update. Right, so let's get started anyway. So let's start with A. So A, I've got the Avon Smooth Minerals eyeshadow pencil in Pebble. This one's currently 4.23 grams. Last update was 4.39. So I've made a little bit of progress on this one. Originally my goal was to get down to 3 grams, but I don't think there's even going to be that much product in here, and I really don't think it's realistic. So yeah, it would be nice, I guess, to get the lid to come down over this coloured plastic bit, and I don't even know if that's achievable this year, but I definitely have got some good use out of it, so I'll keep plugging on with that one. For B, I've got the bronzer, so this is the NYX matte bronzer in light. Packaging's broken, so I can just show it to you like this. Can definitely see there's a dip happening, possibly some rings in the pan. Actually see quite reasonably well like that. So yeah, my goal for this one is to hit pan. Currently at 48.21 grams. The last update was 48.53. So yeah, I've made a bit of progress on that one over the last little while, which is good. I might be able to hit pan. Don't know. It's a bit hard to tell. Bit hard to tell how deep that one really is. For C, I've got this Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturising Lotion. Currently 15.4 grams. Was 16.9. So I have actually used this a couple of times since the last update. I'm really bad at forgetting to use it. Every now and again I do remember. So yeah, it'd be nice to get this one done by the end of the year. Alright, for D, I've got the Dark Circle Eraser. Currently sitting about there. This one's currently 24.84 grams, was 24.97 grams last time, so a little bit of use on this one. This tends to be something I forget to use most days. Every now and again I remember. I'm really bad at concealers. Alright, for E, I've got this 11 Miracle Hair Treatment. Currently 143.13 grams. I don't know if I had a measurement last time. The one that I've got last recorded is 143.91. I often forget to use this if I wash my hair and then I'm in a hurry. It gets forgotten about, so I've used it a couple of times, but not as much as I would have liked. For F, I've got some Fix Plus. Now, in this project, I wanted to use up about 25 grams of product all up across my big bottle and all of these samples. I reckon I've got some more of these somewhere. I know I've used up at least 2. I'm thinking probably 3 from the last month. And then I've used, I'm down to 114.69 grams in my big bottle, and I started off at 121.95 at the beginning of the year. So I've used over 7 grams of that one, plus a number of these. So I'll have to dig out all these empty ones at the end of the year and add them all up, but I think I've got a reasonable chance of finishing, or of meeting that goal. This is just a bit bulky to travel with, and I've got a heap of these, and I like them. Good for just putting in my bag. Since they've come out with the Magic Radiance, which I thought I had one of, I reckon I've got another 2 of these in my brush bag that I forgot to bring out. Well, that's fine, that means I've got at least 5 of those. I think they're about 3 grams of actual product in them each. So yeah, I'd be pretty close to reaching my goal on that one already. But I'll have to bring them all out when I go to film the finale for this one. Sorry. Alright, for G, I've got this Glimmer Sticks eyeliner in Mocha Flash. Currently 4.15 grams. Last time it looks like it was the same. It's one of these that takes forever to go through, but that being said, I've got about that much left. So about just over a centimetre, 1.1 centimetres. But it's pretty slow going, because even if I use it every day, don't need an awful lot. It takes a while to go through. These are reasonably stiff too. Yeah, so you don't use an awful lot every time I use it. For H, I've got the Happy Booster Blush Physicians Formula that's been repressed a couple of times. My goal is to completely clear out half the pan, which I'm getting pretty close to doing. It's currently 43.54 grams. Last time was 43.85 grams. So I've put a bit of a dent in it since the last time I measured it. There's a couple of little marks in the pan which I'm taking as being like the halfway point. So if you draw a line across from where my fingers are, that's halfway. So yeah, I think I'm reasonably confident that I'll be able to get that done by the end of the year. Just providing that I remember to use it and I don't decide all of a sudden not to wear makeup or get to the point where I haven't been to work or something. So yeah, I think I'm on track for that one as well. Okay, for I reached that in June, which is in the Gallery Eyeshadow Cod from MAC, and I was just hitting all pans in that. For J, I've got the Just Unforgettable Sheer Passion Body Mist, which I actually took into work ready to start using as it was starting to get warmer the other day. I meant to grab it out, but I was in a hurry to leave tonight, so I forgot to grab it. So I don't have that one to share. I don't think I've got any use on it anyway. K was the Kiss by Rihanna fragrance sample, so that was done in May. For L, I've got the lip butter, dark cherry chop from Palmer's. It says currently 6.1 grams. It looks like the last time I measured it was 7.2, which looks like it was back a few months ago. This is getting really to the end. It's right down in the bottom. The packaging's all starting to split, so this lives at home upright, and I remember to use it when I can. Yeah, I think I'll get this one done by the end of the year. It's right down in the thing. I'm having to bend it all the way up and push it up to get any product out of it. So I think I should be able to have that one done by the end of the year. Pardon me. For M, I've got the Maple Taffy Lip Balm from Lush. It's currently 7.75 grams. Last time I weighed it was 8.17 grams. So I've put a reasonable dip into that one. My goal for this is to hit pan, and I actually sort of think that I have done that because there are kind of these little air holes in it that actually go down to the bottom of the tin. But I would like to actually properly hit pan in this by the end of the year. And you can see I'm right there. Really not much further to go. So I'm reasonably confident that I'll have that one, that goal hit by the end of the year. I think if you looked into one of those little air holdy things, I've actually got the pan showing. But as I put my finger in to use it, moves it around a bit, kind of hides bits of pans and exposes other. So I think by the end of the year I should have proper, nice, obvious pan on that one, which is my goal for that one. For N, I've got this Naturals hand cream from Avon in peppermint and vanilla. This is getting down to the point where the straw doesn't really hit where the cream is, so it's becoming a bit of a pain to use. I've been using this one a bit less, and another one which is coming up in a couple of products later, because the other one's thicker and better for winter. But I think I should be able to get this one done by the end of the year. Even if the packaging is a bit annoying, I don't know whether I'll try and put it into something else or whether it's worth it. But basically, if it's sitting there like that, you can see that there's a bit of a empty spot right where the straw is hitting at the moment. So it's a matter of sort of holding it one way or the other to try and get product up the straw. So yeah, that one's getting a bit frustrating, but I think I can get there without too many problems. For O, I've got the old Blue Skies is Back shower gel from Lush. This is currently at 51.94 grams. Last time I measured it, which looks like it might have been a couple of goes, 55.05 grams. So I'm hoping to get this one used by the end of the year. This tends to be a cooler weather thing for me, so it's going to be a bit tricky now. I've left myself a bit of a challenge. Really, it's getting that close. I've used up almost 25 grams for the year. So yeah, if I don't get it done this year, I will imagine I'll get it done next year, but it would be nice to get it out the way rather than having this bottle hanging around for that much shower gel. For P, I've got the Planet Spa hand cream. This one is down to 19.29 grams. Last time I weighed it was 26.21 grams, so I've used a heap of this. This one is also getting to the point where it's starting to be a pain. Sort of squeeze it, goes. So yeah, another one that's a bit annoying. I don't know if I'm going to cut the tube open or whether I'm going to try and put the other hand cream into it or what. If you put a torch to it, it's kind of, there's bits sort of stuck a little bit up on it and up in here. But there's really not much left in here at all. I don't know if I can see if this is going to work. Yeah, not particularly well. But yeah, there's really not much left, and it's a pain to try and get it out. It's the bushes. For Q, I've got the Vanilla Quartz Skin Perfector from Becca, which I hit my goal in May and I've had to repress. I've got this Baron's Rose lipstick from MAC, which is a Christmas one. My goal on this was to use up half a gram, which meant hitting 19.5 grams. I'm currently at 19.77 grams, which I've actually used 0.08 grams from the last update, which isn't too bad considering there's been a few months where I haven't really used this at all. It was sort of more of a winter colour for me, so I don't know, it's going to take me a bit to reach that goal by the end of the year, but we'll see how we go. Probably can't see me getting it done because I've got other colours I prefer, and it really only came in here to get the R. For S, I've got this Super Shock Gel Eyeliner in Plumful. It's getting pretty tiny. Currently 2.6 grams. Last time was 2.68 grams. I don't think I've sharpened, I might have sharpened it since the last one, I can't remember. It's also 4.5 centimetres at the moment. But yeah, really not a lot left. I think I'm now to the point where the lid comes up if you hold it level with the coloured bit up over the sharpened area. So yeah, it would be really nice to get this one done by the end of the year. I think I'm going to get close. I mean, even if I could get it down to basically where, like the bottom of the lid down to where the product basically finishes, that would be really good. But yeah, ideally I'd like to get this done because it's getting old and very dry. What have we got next? Tea was done in March. For you, I've got this Ultra Balm from Lush. It's currently 22.24 grams. Last time was 24.1. So I've made a bit of progress on that one. Again, I'd like to hit the pan and, you know, make a decent, expose a decent amount of the tin at the bottom. I think I can do that, but I think I probably could have done it if I'd sort of dug down more in the middle, but I'm making a conscious effort to try and dig around the sides more rather than just tunnel through the middle. That being said, I think I can still hit the tin organically, but if it looks like I'm not going to do that, probably sort of middle of November, then I might actually start putting a little bit of a hole in the middle of it to go through, but I don't think I'll need to resort to that. I've used about 7 grams. I've used over 7 grams for the year, so that's not too bad. It started off at 45 worth of product. See how we go. For V, I've got this Viva Glam Gaga 2 lip gloss from MAC. It's currently 12.7 grams. Last time was 12.93 grams. So I have made a bit of progress on this. I'd really like to get this one done by the end of the year, but it's not my favourite colour. So this is one that sort of sits at home because I don't really like putting it in a bag and travelling with it and having it go all over the wand either. It's a bit messy. So this one I really only use when I'm at home and remember to use it. But it's basically just above the G in glass there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. This one I think is going to come close as well. Going on previous use and the fact that I haven't used a full gram so far this year, I don't know how I'm going to go getting this one done, but it would be really nice to have it done. For W, I had the Footworks foot cream from Avon, which I forgot to bring, but I doubt that I would have made much progress anyway, so I'm not too worried about not showing it. For X, I've got this Magic's Face Primer from Avon, currently 31.15 grams, which is the tiniest little bit of progress from last time. But I haven't really been using this one more. I've been using my Rimmel BB cream because that's supposed to be a 5-in-1 with a primer and all the rest, and it seems silly to be using a primer under something that's supposed to be priming anyway. And I actually think that if I could get all the product to settle, I would have made met my goal anyway. I probably need to look at putting this in something warm and seeing if I can get it to settle, but the packaging isn't really conducive to that. I don't know how long my BB cream will last me, as to whether or not I will start using this again by the end of the year, but we'll see how we go. For you, I've got the Yuzu and Cocoa shower gel or shower cream from Lush, currently 271 grams. Last time was 273.49. So I have used this one a couple of times this year. My goal was to reach 250 grams on this one, which I still might be able to do by the end of the year because I haven't really used it all that much. This would be more the sort of thing I'd be more likely to use during summer, especially as I'm starting to get close to finishing off a couple of my others. might be getting to use this one a bit more. And lastly, for freeze, shower gel from Lush. This one's currently 131.08 grams, which is, I don't even know if I've used this, whether it's just evaporated from the last time at 131.65. But again, probably more of a summer one. And we'll see how we go. I was a bit more conservative with my goal on this one. My goal's only 425 for this one. So I don't know if depends. I'm gonna have to start using it if I'm gonna try and hit that goal. Alright guys, so that was my update. I always film these at night when my breathing's not all that great. I'm getting a bit stuffy. So yeah, I guess I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you the next time I get around to doing another update. I'm thinking if I can try and do one at the end of October, and then one end of November, beginning of December, and then one at the end of the year, that would be really good. So that's what I'll aim to do. Alrighty guys, see ya.